What's going on, my sex YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very different video. I am very intrigued, very excited about this podcast that I'm listening on this called PBD podcast. So he was able to get Tony Robbins. You know, when I first learned about Tony Robbins was many years ago. I think he was doing some type of motivational speaking event where you go and you know they help you out. To me, thinking the way that I think right now, and me having the knowledge and the wisdom that I have in 2025 after 45 years of my life, I regret not having paying attention to that a little bit more when I was younger, you know. But you know, a couple of things that I share with Patrick is that we both went to the military. We both were stationed at Fort Bragg, not at the same time, but yeah. And he's I think he's the same age of me. So you know, I'm pretty excited with the guy. I mean, he's a good role model, and I mean, he has a great family, and then so you might be asking why I'm making this video, and it's because I get very excited every time that PBD gets a podcast that is good, like this one with Tony Robbins. I gotta tell you guys, 95% of the podcasts that he got out there, to me they are very, very interesting, and then I always get something out of those podcasts. And I wish that I pay attention to people like him and Tony Robbins years and years ago, because I can tell you right now that everything that I gather, the information that I gather from this podcast, from listening to his co-hosts and guest speakers that comes to this show, I am learning so much, and I want to share that with you. So that is the reason why we're making this video. Let's get into this. So let me show you a little bit about the intro of their video on Tony Robbins.
Because of the affinity and the impact you had made in so many people's lives, including myself, I wanted to come and tell your story to the world.
What changed my life was finding that part that's inside of all of us that will not give up.
Everybody now knows you're not a regular guy. There's something deep down inside that you tapped into.
I had huge drive because I just wanted to be more. I didn't want to settle. I looked at our family and all the pain that I saw my mother go through and we would go through, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a future like that. I'm gonna find some way to do more.
You're not one of the best. You're the best in your space.
I'm here to help the people that are interested. I'm not here to say I'm the right thing for everybody. I'm not some celebrity telling you what to do. I'm here for you to do what's right.
I feel fire, competitiveness, like in a big way. It's very obvious. The ambition, the fire is felt.
If you're real and raw and you truly serve, popularity doesn't matter. You'll get through to people.
I appreciate the great work you've done in your dedication to people for making other people's lives better. The one and only Tony Robbins is in the house.
So guys, I think the intro was amazing. I mean, this Tony Robbins is just class A individual, and it's very successful. And I'm gonna discuss a couple of things that I watched on the podcast. I want you guys to go ahead and watch it in its entirety. I think it is amazing. But let me give you what I took from his podcast, just in case you don't have an hour, 2 hours and 12 minutes to watch it. So I'm gonna cover it here, and I'll be reading from my teleprompter, which is amazing, by the way. So I'm gonna share today with you guys the key takeaways from my recent watch of the PBD podcast, guys. I mean, the interview with Tony Robbins was just amazing. This was a fascinating conversation that they had today. I mean, two very successful individuals. So where they did cover a wide range of topics, from Tony's personal journey and his business strategies and insights into human physiology. Yeah, physiology. One of the things that they talk, and then the one topic I want to talk to you guys is, or the first one is, they talk about the power of hunger. Okay, so Tony emphasized that the true success comes from an unwavering hunger, not just a desire to like lose weight or make a quick buck. A car wash business, small one. Some people make good money on that, but something deeper. This deep seated drive to achieve more, to create something meaningful is the fuel that propels pretty much every individual to greatness. He shared his own story of overcoming adversity in this video, which was amazing to me, including a chaotic childhood. I never thought that. He talks about homelessness, and to illustrate the transformative power of this inner fire. I mean, he talks about all these things, and then he let you know what the main things, the core things that drive him. Second thing that they talk about is the importance of pattern recognition. When you do something over and over and over again, like in my case, I always lose my keys. But Tony Robbins highlight the significance of recognizing patterns like in life, and business, life and business. He explained on this video how understanding seasonal cycles, both in personal life and within industries, can lead to a better decision making and increased success. Which to me, it took me a minute to understand it, but you got to watch the video. He emphasized the importance of identifying and leveraging core patterns. I always got trouble with that word, within a business to drive growth and efficiency. So the way that they explain it, once you understand these patterns, you can just see what's ahead and get on the money. So number 3 is the value of self-investment, investing on yourself. Not just throwing money out there, getting yourself a new A6700, $2,000 or a GoPro or $2,000. Invest in yourself before you start making videos. Kind of the idea. So he recounts his early investments in personal development, attending seminars despite facing financial hardship. This guy was like broke at some point. He was like, do I make this investment on myself or do I invest in somebody else? So this decision, he agrees that it was a pivotal moment to shape his future and his success. He encouraged viewers like you and I to prioritize in self-investment, whether it's through books, courses, mentorship, what else, as a crucial step towards achieving our goals. Okay, so to me that was important, and I do believe that people like you and I should invest in ourselves. Okay, and let me give an example. So I'm working on this video right now, and you see just me talking and a couple lights out there. Look kind of fine, but in order for me to get here, I needed to learn about filmmaking. Then I needed to learn about computing. Then I needed to learn about editing. Then I needed to learn about audio. Then I needed to learn about lighting. I have like 10 lights right now on me. It's crazy. Then I needed to learn about transparency. I needed to learn about having eye contact with you. I needed to lose the fear that I had about talking to the camera. And let me tell you something. I am very, very, very hard on myself when I'm talking to you. Like, you hear me a couple of times messing up some words, and I'm like punishing myself. But in reality, I'm doing it because I want to bring good content to you guys. So that everything that I say to you guys came to me organically, but it came to me with a cost of time and a learning curve. So hopefully you get in the point. Let me continue. So lesson number 4, the importance of transparency and accountability. You gotta be transparent and accountable for all your actions. Tony shared his experience with background checks and how he embraced transparency, in his business dealings. I'm gonna tell you in a second. He encouraged viewers he encouraged all of us to cultivate a culture of accountability and to be open to honest feedback. Even if it's uncomfortable, this approach, he believes, fosters trust and strengthens relationship. Okay, and then you say background checks. Yes. So one of the stories that he made, or one of the stories that he told during the podcast was how when he start working with high profile individuals, he get them background checks. And then, yeah, of course, they ask you, hey, you want to work here? We're going to do background check, just like any other job that you work in the military or the, I don't know, defense industry. They do background checks on you. So he does the same thing when he hires a high-profile individual. And he doesn't take it against the individual, but this is a tool that will facilitate him understand the type of individual that you are. Not everything is going to come up on a background check, as we know. It's, you know, but when he goes there and then out of the background checks, he received notice that, hey, you have an issue with your credit, or hey, you know that you got, he talks about PVD. I think he did a background check to Patrick, and they're talking about some tickets that Patrick received. And Tony asked him, you know, back then when they have that conversation, it's like, do you know that you have X amount of tickets for driving fast? You know, that didn't make his decision, but then he understood that, hey, this guy has some kind of issues with driving fast. So the next thing that he talked about was the impact of live events. Okay, and he's talking about events that are going live, where he talks straight to people, you know, on stage. So he encouraged viewers, you know, he encouraged us to attend live events. Okay, and particularly those featuring inspiring speakers like himself. It sounds kind of like, do you really? He's trying to sell me something. But he really believes that experiencing the energy and the impact of a live performance can be a powerful catalyst, you know, to start it going for personal and professional growth. I've been to a couple of YouTube live events for content creators, and let me tell you something. I've seen them online on YouTube, and then, you know, I start watching the video, I pause it, and then I go to the bathroom, come back, it's bored. My wife told me to do something else, and then I go back before you know it. But the ones that I have been going live, they're just amazing. So anyway, the PVD podcast interview with Tony Robbins was a treasure, guys. Was a treasure, you know, thriving with valuable insights. And I really hope that these key takeaways inspire you to pursue your goals, okay, with renewed energy and a deeper understanding of human potential. I really think that this podcast was just amazing. So don't forget to go to the description of the video. You will find all the links out there, okay? So if you find the video helpful, please like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel, guys, for more content like this. And don't forget to check out the full interview with Tony Robbins on the PVD podcast channel. I mean, it was just amazing. And again, I don't make videos like this. I need to start making these type of videos, because I believe that you know, sharing these experiences with other people can help people outside of my immediate circle, you know. Because yeah, I send this to my daughter and my son and my wife and a couple of my friends, but what about the people that subscribe to my channel? What about the people that might be scrolling, or wait, what are you talking about? I'm gotta tell you guys, it was a great video. So anyway, I will leave you with that. I will see you in my next video. Bye.